Hello everybody, Kelly Kleiman here with Mr. Doug Thompson with VehiclesTest.com. We're going to talk about video and the importance video plays with your car dealership. Doug, welcome aboard.
Hey, thanks Kelly, it's good to be here today.
It's been a while and we've been trying to get you in for a long time, and so happy to see you.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about how you got into the business. What was your path into the industry? Did you start off in the industry? Were you in production beforehand?
I started actually as a newspaper writer. In 1986, I worked for a weekly newspaper in Colorado and kind of worked my way through weekly and daily newspapers, and then got into magazines, and then got into the boating industry. And from the boating industry, I worked with a fella who started a company called BoatTest.com. His name was Chris Kelly, and that company did video reviews on boats. And that was in the early 2000s, and then just after that, we had the idea that, hey, maybe we can do this same kind of model and test and review cars for car dealers. And that's when VehiclesTest.com was born in 2007. And since that time, we started out with Toyota, we expanded on to Honda, and now we're testing all the Chevrolets. So we've got Toyota, Honda, and Chevrolet new models for dealers to use on their website and in their email.
Three of the hottest brands, by the way. Give me your 30-second elevator pitch. Let's say you're in the elevator with the president of Toyota in downtown New York in the dealership news building.
Right.
You've got 20 stories. Shoot.
So essentially, what VehiclesTest.com does is it creates third-party video reviews on all the new model Toyotas, and these videos are not a Toyota commercial, and they take the car through all the performance aspects. They talk about all the features and benefits, and then those are packaged up we're able to stream those videos on a dealer's website and in their emails. And the whole goal of Vehicles Test is to educate the new car shopper right on the dealer's website, so they don't have to leave the site, and they can get a third-party review and then decide if they want to take a test drive or submit a sales lead for more information or a credit app. So our whole goal is making the best piece of content available about the new Toyota models, and then the dealers can use those with absolute security that it's not a commercial and it's a third-party review.
Now, there's some really interesting information that came out from Google regarding the efficacy of DriveTest video. Why don't you go ahead and show us or give us a little information on it?
What we learned is that 64% of people would actually watch a video test drive or a third-party review and then buy a car based just on that. So much information is available online that people are doing their due diligence right at home, on their own terms, 24/7, whether it's 1 a.m., whether it's 7 a.m., whether it's on their lunch break, whether maybe it's behind their desk at their office. So they're doing this kind of research, they're ready to go when they get to the showroom, and then maybe it's not even a test drive and just buy the car.
Yeah, it's interesting because the Amazon model is one that allows somebody to go online, immediately buy a vehicle, and expect it to be delivered, or buy something, expect it to be delivered the next day. It seems like that's the direction we're beginning to go to. One of the other little data pieces that Google shared with us is that there's a fairly large proportion of people moving forward into the future that will just rely on that drive test video to make their decision without even taking a drive test.
Well, and you're seeing that right now on dealer websites where they actually have a buy it now button.
Yeah.
Buy it now.
Yeah.
And there's other dealers that are also going the route of just one pricing. There's no haggle pricing. The price is there. This is what you're going to pay. You come in, you go to the desk, you get the deal done, and you're on your way. And no more of these 2, 3, 4 hour deals where you're trying to buy a car. You're in and out of there in under an hour.
Or you do it from home and it's even less than that. At your leisure, basically. Right now, what is the average view time and the percentage of visitors who click to play? once they visit a VDP?
So what we're learning is that we use a great company called Flick Fusion. They're based in Iowa. They stream all our videos in HTML5, which is fully responsive. I love working with these guys. They have great customer service and support. And what they do is they work directly with the dealer web providers. They provide it's a simple, very simple script that the web provider uses to map the videos to the new inventory and VDP pages. And what we're learning is when people come to a VDP page, they'll watch the video for an average of 3.5 minutes. And so we've got this hard data. And then another thing we've just recently learned is we did a study, and we've learned that 20% of the people that watch the video, when they close off, are going to convert over and do something. And they're either going to become a sales lead, or they're going to call and try to set up a test drive. So because of the way we can do these analytics, we're seeing the behavior of people after they watch a third-party video review.
Sure. So the next question would be, what are some of the key touch points that you highlight in each video? And since they're only looking at the video for about 3.5 minutes, do you try to hit those touch points early in the overall production of each video?
Well, yeah, because what we want to be, we're a test, vehicles test.
Right.
So we get the performance information up there higher in the video. And what that allows us to do is we're able to present this objective data, you know, the 0 to 60, the 50 to 70 mile an hour passing speed time, the quarter mile time, and give it to the viewers as this is real data. This isn't influenced by anybody. And because of that, we're a test. We're a third-party review. Now, we also offer a lot of the features and benefits of the car, and, you know, we don't really judge, you know, exactly how comfortable the seat is. It's basically just one person, but you know, we show the different positions, we show the cargo volume, how many people can be in the car, all the safety aspects. So it's a very thorough review of the vehicle.
It's not promotional, it's more agnostic.
Yeah, and that is really important to us because, you know, once you come off as a commercial, you know, people can spot that a mile away, so we don't do that.
It loses its organic feel.
Right.
Yeah. So how many Toyota and Honda dealers are actually using video, and what's the growth potential for it?
Well, kind of what we learned at the NADA show this year in 2019 in San Francisco, there's 3 types of video to use. There's the VIN-specific video, that's the actual car, and you can have a lot service do that, or you can do that yourself. And I think these are very valuable because when the customer comes onto the site and they want to see what exactly type of car they're going to get, the trim, the color, the video shows the interior of it. These are very valuable. The second are testimonial videos where you get, you know, a quick 30-second, you know, snippet of somebody of, you know, they just got their car, you know, how did the salesperson treat you? Why do you like coming to this dealership? Great piece of video to have on your website. And then the third are the video test drives.
Yeah.
So now we're going up we're not going to a VIN-specific level, we're doing a model, and this is that third-party review that now you're not having to go to external sites like a Car and Driver or Edmunds or any of that. This is going to be right on the website. It's going to focus only on that brand, only on the Camry, for example, for Toyota, not compare it to anything else. And it's a piece of content that the dealer can use, you know, with absolute impunity because they know that it's focused on their brand.
Not to mention that one of the side benefits is that you have the S.E.O. benefit of having good video that is being watched for a relatively long period of time.
Right,
so you have engagement, you have video plays, you have session time, all the good.
Right, so there's 2 components. Obviously, we can present all the reporting. Flick Fusion does a great job of that. How often the videos are played, how long they're played. And then the next piece that we've come up with is called an XML video sitemap. And what that is, it's like a table of contents for Google. So instead of Google having to crawl every single page of the site, this XML video sitemap actually indexes our videos for Google search. So your Google video SEO goes way up for customers that are using VehiclesTest.
There you go. It's a great concept. Another advancement is the potential for 5G. Now, I think when all is said and done, the adoption of 5G might not be the healthiest thing from a health risk standpoint, but let's say it gets done anyway. What are some of the upsides to enhanced 5G video?
Well, maybe, I mean, yeah, we can debate the merits of 5G, but I think video speed or internet speed and deliverability is going up, not down.
Right.
We can all probably agree on that.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
the way that videos are going to be delivered, and the real benefits are faster download speed, like we talked about with 5G, and then the second thing is your phones are getting better. Like, if you get a next generation iPhone or a next generation Android, you can see just how much faster you can start going around, you know, to different websites and dealer websites. And, you know, that 1.5 second delay that you used to have when you were punching the screen is gone. I mean, with faster download speeds, and now the phones are faster, you're just like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
A really great experience.
Yeah.
And even for, you know, people in their 50s like me, or people that are, or the younger generation,
Sure.
you know, in their teens and 20s, they want that fast speed.
Probably
So
more so for them, right?
it's happening,
Yeah.
and, you know, video is the way to go, so let's put the best stuff out there for people.
So that basically leads into the last question. That would be 3 years from now, where are we going to be with this whole thing, video-wise?
You know, that's a good question. I mean, I think, you know, the virtual reality and wearing the goggles, I think, is still not quite there yet. I think there's probably some room for that.
Augmented reality, we still have.
Augmented reality. I think right now, I mean, what we're doing is we're just trying to take the best possible view of the vehicle with, you know, GoPros and, you know, iPhone cameras and, you know, the standard, you know, handhelds, and all the ways that we're able to capture this information for the viewer, present it in HD, you know, very clear. You can blow it up, and you know, the viewers love it. And then the next way we're using the videos too is starting to go on dealership TVs and like the customer lounges,
Right.
and in the showrooms.
Mhm.
Because the quality's so good, it looks great on the big TVs.
That's a great platform,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, I want to thank you very much for joining us, and because you came in to studio, and of course you can see we have quite a studio here, a lot of technology, I want to give you this, a little gift for joining us, the Dealership News Pen.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
You'll find it's got really good hand, they say. Anyway, thank you very much, folks. Doug Thompson, VehiclesTest.com. Video is extremely important. It's something you're going to want to look into, and feel free to give him a call. Doug, what's your number? Where can you be reached? And your website is VehiclesTest.com.
Yeah, it's VehiclesTest.com, and my phone number, my direct number, is area code 954-629-2242.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
You're welcome.
Have a great weekend and have a great summer.
Thank you.
Take care.